Paula Williams from ABCI, also known as your Marketing Co-Pilot. And we've had a lot of people ask us, what do you actually get when you subscribe to the Marketing Master Class? Now, the Marketing Master Class is a really important part of what we do. In fact, we require it of all of our consulting clients, as well as people who just want to subscribe to the Master Class. And the reason is because there is nothing more important that you can do than to learn about marketing. Nothing more important that you could do for your business's success, other than maybe balancing your checkbook. But next to that, getting better at marketing is really important to running a successful business. So we cover one topic each month in a great deal of depth, and that could be something like trade shows, it could be something like referrals, it could be something like prospecting activities. But the first thing you get, of course, when you subscribe to the Marketing Masterclass is instant access to all of the online course materials. And then in a couple of days, you get via USPS priority mail in a box like this, you get a big binder. I love these boxes because they fit these monster binders pretty well. It's a 2-inch binder, and what this includes is, in the front you will see you get a envelope with a stamp on it. The reason you get that is because we do surveys each month. We want to know, were the classes appropriate for you? Was the topic useful? Were we at the right level? Was it too much detail, too little detail? Was it a good value for the money? We adapt these courses every month based on the responses that we receive from these envelopes, so those are very important. We also have a referral sheet, which includes questions to you about how we can better refer clients to you. One of the best things about the Masterclass are the people in it. A lot of these folks are very supportive and very helpful, and they do a lot to refer business to other Masterclass members. So, that's one of the wonderful things about it, is the more you tell us about your business, the more likely you are to get business just from members of the Masterclass. You also get a current issue of our newsletter. And then over here we have our syllabus, of course. You can see January is Facebook, February is video, March is blogs and so forth. Since this is later in the year that we're doing this filming, you'll see a lot of this binder is already filled in. We have the January class here. This is the Facebook video in a little envelope here. And then when you open this up, we have about a 20-page workbook. And this includes all of the information from the video. So as you're watching along in the video, you can take notes in the workbook and follow along and make sure that you are getting the most value out of it. At the end of the course, of course, we always have our action items. So you can check off the action list and see if any of these things are appropriate for your business. You can go ahead and check those off. And we ask you to spend about an hour a week working on either watching the video or working through the action items. And then the next month you'll get the next class. So here we have February. This is on using video for marketing. So you get the video and you also get the workbook. Now if you travel a lot, the online option is really convenient. Or if you just don't want, if you have 2 offices or anything else, this binder can be a little bulky. You may not want to take this with you when you travel. So we'll show you the online version now. So the first thing when you sign up for the Masterclass is you get instant online access. So assuming that you're already on the aviationbusinessconsultants.com website, this is fairly simple. There's a tab here for the Masterclass, and you can see all of our topics here under this tab. So the way that you can tell if you are in the Masterclass or if you're correctly subscribed, if you click, like this first one for the editorial calendar, I'm just going to give you a real quick tour here. There's some information that is public, and then some of it is going to require you to log in. If you're seeing this login screen, then what that means is that this is material that's available only to Masterclass members. So you go ahead and click the login, and you use the information that you received in an email when you subscribed to log in using WordPress. And now you are able to see, scroll down, see we don't see that message there, we see the editorial calendar. And now while we're here, I'll tell you about this editorial calendar. How we got here is we went to Master Class Editorial Calendar. And what this is, I really recommend that everyone who is doing any kind of marketing look through this and decide or see when the aviation publications are publishing articles that are in line with what it is that you do, with the product or service that you offer. As an example, let's say that I am selling a product or service that has to do with helicopters. I can see that there's a Rotorcraft Heli Expo in Orlando, Florida in February, and I can see that Aviation Week in Space Technology is going to be covering that in their magazine. So what I can do with that information is I can follow Aviation Week in Space Technology, read a few of their issues, find out who is going to be covering that topic, and maybe get to know them before that event, and find out what can I do to maybe tie in to some of the publicity that they need. One thing you need to know is that reporters nowadays are very overworked and underpaid, a lot like the rest of us. There are fewer reporters covering more stories. So any information that you can provide to them, if you are a manufacturer, if you are a parts manufacturer, if you're an insurance agent, there's a lot of people that they need information from. And if you can provide some objective information that they could use in a fact sheet or a sidebar or something like that to help with their article, they really like that. And having a reporter really like what you do is always a good thing. So see if there are any connections in this, and also any events that you think you want to use as marketing material or as part of your marketing calendar. So that is the editorial calendar. Very important. We produce one of those every year with all of the major aviation publications. Also, we have all the courses in here. So as an example, the Facebook course, if you go to Facebook here, we taught that class in January, and you can see, even though it's after January, we stored all the information here. We have the video to download, and we also have the workbook. So we click this video button. This is not like YouTube. Since these are hour-long videos and we don't want it hanging up on you, we make this download the whole thing for you before it'll start running. So it will take a few minutes. And there's a disclaimer on each of those pages that says that. Okay, so now it's finished downloading. You can see it here in the browser. I didn't make you wait the whole time that it took to download this. Sometimes it'll take even up to 2 or 3 minutes to download the entire class, depending on the speed of your download. But what this does is it makes it so that you'll be able to watch the entire class without it freezing up on you, or doing any of those things that YouTube can sometimes do to your computer with those longer videos. So we're delivering those in that way. Let's go back to the class and we'll download the PDF. You'll see this one uploads much faster, or downloads much faster. And this will just download in my browser. And I can go ahead and print this using these buttons here. I can print it, I can save it, I can scroll through it on the browser. I can do anything that I want to with this PDF document. So that's a real quick and simple way to share documents, is the PDF. So each month we produce a new course with the video and the workbook. If you order before July 31st, we will send you a marketing book of your choice. This one is Ann Handley and CC Chapman's Content Rules. This is a great marketing book because it includes a lot of the things that have changed about marketing in the last few years. If it's been a while since you've taken a marketing class at the university or anything like that, or if you've never taken marketing at all, this is a really helpful book to bring you up to speed in what the options are now and when and why to choose some of those options. So we'll send this to you in your packet with your binder in your box, and we look forward to having you in the masterclass.